Hey, I got to tell you the story of my first real culture shock, okay? We're from Brooklyn. We lived in Brooklyn. When I was a kid, and we moved to this town called Roselle, New Jersey in 1970. And it was like right over the Goethals Bridge, maybe 15, 20 miles, right? But it was like a completely different world. So culture shock is real. The first real encounter I had, I remember it's Thanksgiving Day, it's kind of misty, rainy, right? I'm up on the second floor, I'm past mine, I look out the window, and I see this girl across the street, and she's dressed as a fucking pilgrim. Swear to God, I'm not kidding, a pilgrim. And she's walking around with like a basket with the fruits and gourds and everything like that. And I'm like, what the and so I go, Ma, check this out. Look, look. And my mother, she's nice. She's probably going to a party or anything. Don't worry, it's okay. And I'm thinking, this is not okay. The girl is dressed as a pilgrim. And she had apparently been doing it for some years, I found out, because I'm about 11, 10 or 11. She has to be 8 or 9. And she'd been doing it since she was 6. And what she did was she would go around the neighborhood dressed in full pilgrim garb with the gourd and the fruits, with the basket with the gourd and the fruits, and give them out to neighbors. And they thought it was cute, right? So I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. So it keeps going on. Then 1973, that's when the town changes, right? Like all the towns around is Elizabeth and Linden. Had gone, the racial shit was going on, and the busing and whatever else. So now it's 73, and she's out there as a pilgrim again, and these black girls come down the street. They look at her and they're like, "Shit, bitch, you ain't even no motherfucking pilgrim." And they start jostling her around, throwing her around and shit. They knocked her down on the lawn. She had these thick glasses. They broke, and they ran away. Ah! So then, like a couple of days later, the Roselle Spectator, it's like this community newspaper, came out, and it's a picture of her dressed in pilgrim garb with the mayor, and she's holding up her broken glasses, right? And they're in a real sad face, like that. And the headlines go, "Pilgrim Girl Assaulted." And that had changed everything.